Also, ask
up?
everyone that comes on the podcast this question.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that you do every day to make sure you're reaching your maximum potential?
No.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Maximum Zach, and on today's episode, we have Chuey Martinez. You've heard him on the radio. You've seen him on TV. He's hilarious. He's a great guy. And today, we talked about horror movies. We talked about his career. We talked about food. We talked about Denny's fights. Well, let's get into it.
What's there to do for fun in Gary, Indiana?
Gary, Indiana.
Well, I mean, like, I'm from, like, near Gary, but it's just, like, but in that area, there really isn't a lot of stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's bars.
Yeah. Right.
People hang out at Walmart a lot.
We talked about that with Essie.
We talked about that, yeah. It's
yeah.
just shit like that. It's just, like, small town. Like,
They do that in Oklahoma, too, bro.
Yeah.
I was in Oklahoma filming, and I was like, yo, what's there to do for fun? It's like we either hang out at Sonic's or we go to Walmart.
Yeah. It's like literally that's what it is. It's like there'll be it'll be like some restaurant where people hang out or something.
I was like,
you
damn.
know, a Denny's if it's late or like a fucking. Trying to think what else there was.
You just got out of a show or something.
Well, I mean, something like that. I mean, or trying to think what else was actually open late there. There was.
Do you have Waffle House out there?
They don't have Waffle House where I was at. It was mainly just like Denny's. And there was this other hamburger place. It's not Rally's. It's Steak and Shake.
Oh my god!
Steak and Shake was open late.
I've been to Steak and Shake.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yo, bro, I've been to Steak and Shake, bro.
Yeah,
that's just legit.
Steak and Shake's fire.
Yeah. They had one. They had one randomly. Or they used to, in Victorville, California.
Okay.
So if you drive to Vegas, you go out, and we would always pass by it. But then my boy Garrison, who moved from Indiana to LA, goes, yo, Steak and Shake, bro. So I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I pass by that motherfucker every time going to Vegas, and there it is. I'm like, yo, stop. And we stopped, and I was all...
It's good shit.
Yeah. I was like my big ass needed another place to find out.
Good thing it's in Victorville.
Yeah.
Dude, if you...
Same thing with Whataburger, bro. I love Whataburger. Like, In-N-Out. In-N-Out is so good.
I do like I like the other stuff at Whataburger, other than the burgers.
Like the Texas Toast Burgers?
Yeah,
Stuff like that, bro?
Yeah,
come on.
They have other stuff there that's good. I also, I'm trying to think of, oh my god, what's it called? It's in Texas. I went there a bunch when I was in Austin because it was cheap, actually, because I was doing stand-up there. I think it's P's Harry's.
Okay.
Yeah, like that place was, the burger, it was fire, and I didn't feel like shit after I ate there.
Right. You don't want to keel over?
Yeah, like it felt like it was like real food, like kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not be. It might not be though. Who knows? I mean, it's probably some amalgamation of stuff put together.
I love how both podcasts tonight just started with a random ass conversation.
It's like it could be like.
Did we start already?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, I love it. All
nice.
right, go. Let's go. I love that. Yeah. But yeah, bro, I'm born and raised in LA, bro.
Yeah.
In-N-Out, it's like okay to me.
Yeah, I can see that because it's something that you grew up with, you know. Yeah. And like,
but the last 3 times I've eaten there, bro, I've gotten sick.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
There was a good period of time where it happens every other time, or it sort of depends. Like the last time I ate there, I was fine. But there's been some times where I've went there and like instantly after eating it, I was like, I have to take a shit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Same.
And then but then I found out that like I stopped doing the animal style, and then I was fine. I don't know what the...
Oh, you think it's the onions, the Thousand Island dressing, or the...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I can't pinpoint. I'm not a scientist. Like, I cannot pinpoint this, dude. Like, it was I don't know what it was, but for some reason I thought it might be that. I'm a huge fan of grilled onions, though.
Me too.
Yeah.
On everything.
Yes.
On steak.
Yes.
Bro,
on steak is amazing.
On steak is the best.
Yeah.
On steak is the best. But the best burger in LA, bro, if you ever want one, is Apple Pan.
Apple Pan's fire.
I like Apple Pan.
Yeah, no, Apple Pan's really good.
I don't think I've ever been to Apple Pan. Where's that?
It's on Pico.
Okay.
It's on Pico across from the old West Side Pavilion Mall. which is now empty. It's about to be an extension of UCLA.
Oh, I did not know that either.
Yeah. So it's apple pen. Yeah, it's amazing.
Have you been to Goldburger?
I have.
I really like that.
I like Goldburger too,
they
bro.
They almost catered my wedding. They were like, this
no
close.
way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Prime Pizza won out.
Nice. You had Prime Pizza?
Yeah, that was our food for everyone.
That's pretty
Prime
awesome.
Pizza's fire.
Prime Pizza's amazing. Yeah. Don't get me talking about food.
Yeah, we're already in it, dude.
Just spent a whole fucking show talking.
Now here I am. Yeah.
Goddamn.
I don't know. When it comes to pizza, like this is gonna sound really stupid, but when the pizza's already cut in a square, I'm like, I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Like I
That's me too.
Yeah.
I agree, bro.
I like square cut so
the
much
Detroit
more.
style.
Yeah,
That's
Detroit
what I like.
style.
That's what I like.
Then there's also there's like it's not like it's still a circle, but they'll cut it in a square. But it's usually it's technically considered Chicago tavern style.
Okay,
but it's not like
that.
Chicago style. It's just like it looks like a normal house pizza,
right.
but it's more like there'll be like tons of little like mom and pop places that do it.
Yeah,
like I was doing a show in Michigan, in the UP of Michigan. Like I was over there doing some stand up and. It was just so funny because usually like I haven't like had to call a place and order food.
Okay.
And then like not already pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I called this. There was only one place open by the time we left the airport and got to the Airbnb.
Okay.
And it was this pizza place that everyone was telling me was really good.
Okay.
And they're like, go here, and I look it up and it's like it's cut in square. It looks like I like.
Yes.
It reminds me of some of the pizza around my house in Indiana and like close to Chicago.
Right.
So we're rushing there. And I call them, and I was like, hey, like, how do we order this? And they're like, oh, we only accept cash.
Oh, here we go.
And we had to stop in an ATM.
I hate that.
Like, hitting this mission to go over there.
But isn't usually, like, the all-cash places, those are usually, like, low-key the best?
Yeah.
Like, always.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was really fire.
What was that place called?
Dude.
You don't remember?
I'm fumbling the bag right now.
It
was Irene's.
They could be a sponsor, bruh. You can have your own T-shirt.
I think there's only one.
Okay. Okay.
In the UP.
Okay.
It's like Irene something. It's near Lawns, Michigan. Yeah. That's what you're supposed to say like that. Like Lawns.
Any viewers in Lawns, Michigan, go check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I need to go check that out.
Yeah.
I need to go check that out. I want to go check that out for real.
So you're from California?
Born and raised, bro. Born and raised on the east side, East LA, man. Lincoln Heights in the SGV area. In there, raised there in the 80s and 90s, being bad. And then then the LA riots happened, and then my mom was like, I don't want you to go to high school here. So my great grandparents needed help. My mother didn't want me to experience my teen years in LA. So we moved to an even worse neighborhood in Phoenix, Arizona.
God.
If that's even possible, bro.
Yeah.
If that's even possible, and it happened. And we went to go take care of my great grandparents. And I went from ducking and diving from Latin gangs out here, and then it was just all Crips in Phoenix, Arizona. And this quiet neighborhood that was quiet in the 70s when my great grandparents lived there. But then in the 90s and late 90s, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
So it was nuts, bro. So yeah, and I survived that shit, and here I am talking about pizza with my man Zach. Yeah.
Yeah, I did stand up in Phoenix, and I literally, it was so hot, dude.
Yeah.
It was so hot.
Yeah, bro.
Like it was so funny. We parked at this, like we had to go into this Airbnb. And we couldn't find it, and we're just like walking around trying to find this place, bro. And I literally thought I was gonna die. Yeah, like it's so out there. I don't think that Phoenix is good for fat people, dude.
Yo, I'm a big dude too, bro. Yeah. I'm big, bro, and I played football like a lot of my life.
Yeah,
and you can only imagine training in that heat.
Oh yeah,
bro. There was one summer I dropped like 40 pounds.
Oh, I bet.
I was looking like motherfucker. And I was looking nice after that summer running, because you have your pads on, you have your helmet on, and you're running, you're doing all kinds of crazy stadiums and shit, and you're not like, bro, it's nuts. Yeah, that heat is like a motherfucker, but it's great for your skin. Yeah, it's great for your bone. If you have arthritis, I have a bad back, 2 bad knees, a left shoulder shot. Yeah, there in Phoenix, I feel amazing, bro. just because of the humidity.
Yeah,
it just feels good. But, I feel you, dog.
Yeah, I feel like I lost 5 pounds just walking to and from the car.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll happen. Or like when you're freshly showered, you're like ready to go. You like cologne, bro. You leave the lobby or the house, you like, I need another shower.
Yeah, it's like, what was the point of that?
What was that? Right. I should have just hit the hot spots with a little rag or something. But I feel you. It's hot out there.
Yeah.
They did, but you know what? The winters. Beautiful, gorgeous. You oh my god! You go up north to like Flagstaff, Sedona, Prescott, snow. I love it. That you get. That's why I love Arizona. You get all this. You get all the seasons. Mm-hmm. You have blistering heat, and then you get snow and beauty and birds and fucking deer and all that. You can go hunting, whatever you want to do, bro. It's great. It's great. Stand up. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
How long you been doing stand up, man?
It's only been like. It's going to be 3 years in February.
Wow.
Yeah. But
do you love it?
Oh yeah, no, I love doing it. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I can just be myself and like have fun and make people laugh, and it's just, I don't know. I really enjoy doing it.
People have told me like, "Oh, Chewy, you're funny, bro. You should do stand up, man." I'm just like, listen. I was a stage manager for the Comedy Store in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And I needed money bad, bro. Like I was like living in my car. Like I was the one putting the cash in the envelopes for the comedians at the end of the night. And the way I saw those guys hustle, I was like, I'm built for it, but I'd be stressed the out if I was a comedian, bro, because that is a real hustle. Yeah, that grind, bro, to go to all the cities and all the hotels, and you're just like trying to make that money. Like, I don't know if I could do that like that, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely a grind. Hustle, dude. And it sucks when you don't make the money.
Right.
You're just trying to do it,
Right.
You're just trying to do it, and you're like, oh, well, I'm in the red now.
Yeah,
but I got the experience.
Right. When did you know you were funny? And when did you know you were like, yo, I could actually do this?
Well, I mean, I still question it every other day.
You and me both.
I still question
every
it.
Wednesday at 6:30 p.m.
I'm like, am I actually funny? And then I'm like, dude, I remember that time I made someone laugh. And then I'm like, no, I am. It's true. I'm always fighting with myself. No.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I don't know. I like making people laugh. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really think. I wasn't like, since I was a kid or something, like I want to be a stand-up comedian. Like I definitely, it just ended up like being something that I ended up trying to do. Okay. And it was something that I've always really wanted to try and do.
Okay.
But like, it was like, so I started off doing stunt stuff.
Yeah.
And and then I was like, dude, like, I'm like, I say funny things sometimes. Like, maybe I could be a comedian too. Yeah. And I've been writing down jokes for like years, and then I got asked to do this one show at the Comedy Store called the Goddamn Comedy Jam, and it was like after Jackass came out, and then they wanted me to do stunts like during the show.
Okay.
They would not even to do stand up, and then long story short, they were like, hey, like you're actually not allowed to do the stunts. So if you want to do the show, you have to do stand up.
Oh shit!
So then I was like, okay,
the same night.
Well,
like
they told me like a couple days before.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, cool. And then I took the jokes that I had written from like a while and like tried to do them for the first time at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and then I've been doing it since then.
Yeah. I loved you in Jackass, man.
Thank you so much.
I watched those and I'm just like, could I? Probably not. Like that's some serious shit right there, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like it's like you're probably after those shoots, you're probably bruised up. You're probably like you need therapy, probably like physical therapy and mental. Like what is that? What is that like whole roller coaster like, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun doing that stuff. I don't know. I grew up doing that kind of stuff just with my friends.
Like we were jumping off the roofs too. And
we were like I grew up super inspired by them, and I would make videos and but it sort of went a little bit past I did it for way longer than anyone else did, of my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just kept doing it, and it would always be something. It's like, well, I could, it's like, oh, like maybe I should do this. Like I would always end up doing it again, even when I said I would. There was probably a couple times where I literally was like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. Wow. And then like I start doing it again, and it ends up being really fun, or like something will go viral, and then it's just like, oh, cool, you know, the endorphins hit. Like,
so I gotta get hit in the nuts.
I would love to do a hidden camera show with you.
I would be down.
I would love to do a hidden camera show with you. That'd be fucking ridiculous.
Like I would definitely like to get into doing pranks and stuff. That would be really fun. That would be. I don't know. That would be something that I would be very interested in doing, actually.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know. There's
especially if me and you do this show, we can call the show like Hypertension. Or something.
That's funny. Yeah. Yeah.
Something like real clever.
Yeah.
You know?
That could be funny. That could be really funny.
You know, sponsored by Ozempic or something. We get some checks, bro.
Dude, you'd be surprised who they sponsor. Like,
I love it.
Oh man, no, I would be down.
That'd be fun.
Should do that.
That'd be fun. You ever make it out to Indiana to go visit fam? You do that every year for like the holidays and stuff?
No.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna have you lay on the couch and we're gonna talk about it. Zach.
Yeah.
What's going
on?
No,
I mean, most of my family, like, they live in Michigan or Arkansas right now.
Love it.
So I do go out and visit family and stuff. I usually don't go back to Indiana that much.
Yeah.
Because everyone's sort of like moved out of there.
For sure.
So yeah, I'm like hanging out in Michigan a lot.
Michigan's fun, man.
Yeah, no, Michigan's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
what are you doing in Michigan, Chewy?
My grandparents, like, they retired and they have a home in like by Lake Erie.
Oh, nice.
So like on the Pennsylvania side.
Oh, okay.
And so they're on that side over there, like Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they chill out over there for a couple months, and then they go back to Arizona. You know, my grandfather Fred, he like hunts and fishes and does all that crazy shit, and then he goes back to Arizona just to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you had Detroit style pizza?
Oof, bro. Wow. Do I remember the first time I had Detroit style pizza? Wowzers. Was it? This is gonna sound funny. It was probably in Vegas.
Yeah.
In like the hidden pizza spot, and they were doing like a pop up with somebody, and this was maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and it was like, yo, the best thing. The best. I just love it because it's just, I love the square.
Yeah.
And it has more flavor to me. You know, I just love it.
Yeah.
I love it, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, when I actually, like, the first time I really had it, like, I don't know, one time randomly I just got Jets pizza in Detroit.
Okay.
And, like, the Jets, like, the Detroit style, like, I forgot what they call it. It's like Jet Puffed or whatever the fuck they call it. Yeah. It's like, dude, that shit is amazing. Like, I don't know. I love that crust. That crust is fire.
There's a D-Town pizza here on Santa Monica.
Yeah.
I think the guy's from Detroit, and he has a spot right there in Santa Monica, which is pretty decent, bro. I love it. I love it. And we get that sometimes.
Yeah.
When we were either Prime or that one.
Prime is good.
Yeah. Prince Street, and then Prime, and then that one. That's usually the go-to. Or Barry's if I want the lobster pizza.
That sounds amazing. That sounds like something that I would love.
You haven't heard of Barry's lobster pizza? Come on now. What was that? We're gonna go, bro.
Okay.
That sounds like something that I would love.
Yeah.
I definitely, dude, anytime this is like one of my worst flaws. Anytime there's like a seafood type option, like at a restaurant that probably shouldn't have seafood, like I will try it usually, and then I will regret it.
You're that guy. This is my thinking behind
and I will
that.
get sick.
That's what you fucking get.
Yeah.
But this is my thing. How can your seafood be fresh if you don't have an ocean?
Yeah.
So if you're landlocked, come on, bro. The only place I'll trust it is like Las Vegas, because I know they're flying that motherfucking tuna fresh, like to those casino spots every day. Like if you don't have it, come on, bro. If there's no ocean by you, how is that oyster fresh? That oyster's at least 3 to 4 days old.
Yeah,
and that's what you get.
True.
That's what you get. I don't mess with, like, if we were like in Texas, I ain't getting sushi in Texas, bro.
Yeah,
we're gonna get barbecue.
I wouldn't want to do that.
No,
dude, Indiana sushi. Oh man.
Do those two words even go together, bro? That's an oxymoron right there, Zach. Indiana and sushi? No, bro. Come on, no. Don't do that. Indiana and sushi. Stop it. Stop it.
There was one place that was kind of fire, but I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure if it actually was.
Like, maybe if you've never had sushi before in your life.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, they'll be like,
right.
Like, imagine getting like 7-Eleven sushi in Indiana. Like, dude, that would be like the most dangerous thing to ever do.
You have a death wish. You want to die. You don't want to be on this planet anymore.
It's like worse than you've heard of Jackass, honestly.
Yeah,
that's a Jackass. That's a segment. I'm about to eat this 7-Eleven sushi in Indiana.
I'm about to eat this egg salad sandwich from fucking 7-Eleven right now.
In Phoenix. In the summer.
Phoenix, Arizona.
In the summertime.
Yeah. Good God. Speaking of eggs, though, deviled eggs are... I've been like... I'm so stoked for Thanksgiving because of deviled eggs.
Do you have... Like, does your family members or anything... Because my aunt has an amazing recipe.
Dude... I don't know what my grandma used to do exactly. They were just always good.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't like a specific thing where it was like even different.
Nah,
it was
brother.
Just
she whipped it up and she put something in there.
Yeah, it was probably like love or something.
Love or paprika.
Yeah.
Love and paprika.
Love and paprika.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking...
No.
Chicken noodle soup for the soul book or something like.
Zach, my aunt, she whips it up, bro, with a little bit of mayo.
Yeah.
She puts like chives in there. And then she'll put, when she fries the bacon, she'll put some of that bacon grease inside the yolk, and she'll mix it up with a little bit of cheese.
Yeah.
And she puts it inside back the egg white with the bacon bits on top.
That's fine.
Zach, bro. I'll eat a fucking dozen. Like, don't even come by me and the deviled eggs.
Yeah. Do not come on the deviled eggs, dude.
Do not come. Don't come
on the deviled eggs in this house.
Right. Like... Don't come close to the deviled eggs because I'm about to come on the deviled eggs. Get out of here.
I really hope Grandma didn't put that for deviled eggs.
Yeah.
That wasn't the secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think...
Mijo, these are delicious.
Thanks, Granny.
Thanks.
Dude.
Oh, my God.
Holy fuck.
There's a penis on your board. It says Zach sucks. Damn.
Yeah, I kind of do sometimes.
I don't even know who wrote that one.
I don't know either.
There are so many signatures on these
that
walls.
was Jeff.
Jeff who?
Tremaine.
Oh, Tremaine did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's awesome.
You wrote it?
I just came in one day, it was like, Zach
One day he's
sucks.
like, dude, Zach fucking sucks, dude.
Jeff.
Fucking Zach.
Fuck is that?
I'm going to sign the fucking wall, so I'm going to now.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Dude, how long you been in radio for? What? Forever, right?
Yeah.
You
How
came
long
out
have I
with
been
a
doing radio,
microphone?
bro? Okay, so I've been doing radio for 26?
Shit.
26, 26 years?
What are you, like
Yeah.
29? That's
I'm
a long
fucking
time,
10.
bro.
I'm 10. I started when I was
Goddamn.
fucking old little sperm doing breaks. I started when I was 16, bro. I started when I was 16 years old.
How did you get into
in
it?
Phoenix, Arizona, bro? In Phoenix, doggy. In Phoenix, this radio station came to my high school, and I was looking at this cat giving away. He was doing like a motivational speech to all the little badass kids, and he was trying to get us to think about our futures and all that. And he was giving away CDs, and we didn't want to hear none of that. We just wanted a free shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I could do that for the rest of my life, and I'd be happy. And I applied at that radio station until they hired me, brother. Like, they got sick of me. They got the lady in the lobby was sick of my ass, and I just I applied until they hired me, bro. And it just that got everything going, and and then eventually got my own show at 19. It was a Spanish radio station. It was crazy, and then I moved back to Los Angeles with no place to live and no gig. And slept in my car in Burbank. Actually slept in my car down the street.
Nice.
And here we are. Now here I am getting interviewed. It's great.
Damn, good for you.
Yeah, man. And just kind of didn't look back and just worked my way up and, signed my first big radio contract at 23 at a radio station called Latino 96.3, which is now Mega here in Los Angeles. And did night show there, drive time, and then the morning show. and then went back to Kiss FM in 2009, and I've been there ever since. And I have the #1 mix show in Los Angeles.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's amazing.
And yeah, bro, thank you. And I've been doing that, and then I've been doing that, and then a bunch of TV shit, man. I've been on MTV3. I had my own series on ESPN. I had my own show on Travel Channel. I had my own talk show with my man Robert Rodriguez, who was my executive producer. I did a talk show with him. We shot 40 episodes.
Yeah. And
it was short-lived because of COVID. I was in pre-production for season 2 of March of 2020.
Yeah.
And then COVID just happened, and we're like, what? So that kind of destroyed everything. And then now I'm still doing radio. I'm still hosting television. But now, brother, I'm kind of like pivoting and really concentrating on writing screenplays and making films. And I write horror films.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm really just focused on that and making movies. And yeah, shit's going good, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. That's amazing.
Thank you.
No, that's an awesome like career path, dude. It's like so cool.
Yeah, man.
That's really sick.
Thank you, bro. It was just a lot of hard work and just believing in myself and being persistent, just having that grit. And just not taking no for an answer and kind of not letting people put me in a little box.
Yeah.
And just, going for it.
Yeah.
Because I had no choice, bro.
Yeah.
I had no choice. So.
Yeah, that's like one of those things where it's like, I always tell people like literally, if you don't give up, it will work out in some way. Mm-hmm. Maybe not exactly, how you want it to, but it's going to work out in some way if you don't give up. Because the only way that you're going to fail is if you give up.
Right. If you give up, bro, and also if you just work hard and you don't give up, and if you just continue to be who you are and don't compromise who you are as a person and just be good. Just have a good heart and be nice to people.
Yeah.
People will want to work with you. Doors will continue to open for you. And you just have this and create this rapport with not only the people, but the industry. Because if anybody ever says, yo, Chuey Martinez, fuck that guy. There's probably a good reason why they're saying that. You're probably an asshole to me. But it's like if as long as you're a good person and you work hard and you maintain that kind of level of humility, you'll be fine, man. Yeah. You really will. You really will.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man.
So let's talk about horror.
Let's talk about horror.
What's one of your favorite horror movies? Just
of all time?
Yeah, of all time. And then like and also like what's like one of the horror movies that like made you want to write horror?
Wow. I love camp. I love slashers. I love low budget, high budget. I love all of it. I'm Freddy Krueger. I'm Jason. I'm a Halloween guy. I'm Critters. I'm the Blob. I love The Entity. I'm a Hellraiser guy. Yeah. It's everything, dude. Everything. There's something about it. I love aliens. I love horror, sci-fi, like hi-fi. Like I love everything, dude. Like I love the genre. I just love being in the theater with people and everybody's screaming. It's just like that's just amazing, man. I love the Scream movies. I love the new ones. Yeah. I just saw Heretic in the theater a couple nights ago. Is that? It was good, bro. Yeah. Hugh Grant killed it, dude.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I haven't seen it, but I saw they just released a clip on Twitter of like his Jar Jar Binks impersonation.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude, I showed my age with my laughter because I was like, ah! Like it was a bunch of little 20-somethings in the theater. Yeah. And just like, what's he talking about? I'm just like, really, bro? Jar Jar who? So yeah.
Is Jar Jar alive in the Star Wars universe? Like still?
He's still
alive. Did he ever die?
Card right now, but like,
absolutely, he's still alive. He's not,
canonically, he's dead now.
Well, you mean he's dead from just being old? Or
I don't remember how he died.
Or did he die from something? Because I for some reason, like...
How long do Gungans live?
That's a good question.
He's like a character that I would not mind watching die a funny death.
Yeah, same.
Like Gungans live 65 galactic standard years. I don't know what the fuck that means.
What's the galactic standard year?
How many years is that in real life?
I'm going to say that's probably just real life.
That motherfucker's dead.
Yeah. Jar Jar Binks is dead, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I hate to break it to
you. But Heretic was real good. Like stuff like Hereditary.
Yeah.
Like that's... I like that kind of shit. I like it all, bro. I love writing. I love writing slashers that'll get people thinking a little bit. Mm-hmm. I love I love injecting a lot of my culture in there.
Yeah.
You know, because when it comes to box office numbers, you know, Latinos over-index for everything, but we over-index especially for horror films. But we are the least represented when it comes to that kind of stuff, whether it be in front of the camera or behind the camera.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know what? Let me do some things, man. I want to kind of change that up, man, because I want more people that look like me in front of the camera and behind the camera. Bro. Yeah. That's what I'm here to do, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's fucking sick, dude.
What's your favorite horror film?
I mean, I also love slashers. Huge Scream guy. Me too. I like all the, I also like, Freddy Krueger. And, all that stuff, Jason. I mean, I also like any, I'm trying to, so I'm also I liked the first Phantasm was fun.
Yes.
Also, Phantasm 2 is still fun to me, even though it's not as good. It's like, I remember... So I saw Phantasm 2 on TV when I was a little kid, and it scared the shit out of me for some reason.
Same.
Like the tall man, dude, that guy is gnarly. Like, dude,
just when he would you would bust out his balls.
Yeah.
And those white levitating balls.
Yeah, dude, those like whatever. I think they might have even been like metallic or whatever.
Yeah.
But like when those were fucking flying around and like just fucking people up, dude. That shit scared the shit out of me. Like I remember I was home from school and I had a fever, and I'm like, I thought I was in a fever dream watching Phantasm on TV. Wasn't even allowed to be watching it.
Right.
And
right.
And dude, I was like, this shit is bonkers. You know, I don't even know what's going on.
And his minions like grabbing the bodies and like transporting
dude, they're
everything.
So creepy and shit.
Yeah, that's a really good really good film, and just like all of them.
Also, like that move, like so in Phantasm 2, there's like a scene that sort of inspired me to do a stunt one time, where it's just like they're in like the the mortuary or wherever they're like getting the bodies ready, and they're like sewing the mouth shut, and they're showing how using the sutures and stuff and putting them through the lips. And I was like, dude, what if I sewed my mouth shut? And like,
oh my God.
And I ended up
Would you do it?
Yeah, no, I did it. Yeah, I did it.
When?
And, it was like, I don't think it's online anymore, but like,
oh my God.
I did it in like 2018 randomly. I was like, I'm going to do it. And then
Did it hurt?
Oh, it was horrible. It was like,
bro,
it hurt really bad. No, I mean, it was like, I wanted to see what it was going to be like. I mean, it wasn't the best idea in the world.
Next time you gotta do something like that, signal me, bro. I'm gonna save you.
Yeah, no, I literally
throw you in my car. Like, you ain't doing this shit no more. We're out of here.
What like freaks me out the most though was it wasn't even like the pain from doing it.
Right.
It was like when I finally actually had my mouth like shut. It was like I felt it felt like claustrophobic. Like I felt like
couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I mean, well, technically, like I could breathe. You know, I could breathe through my nose, but it's still like I started having a panic attack like immediately after I did it, and I was like, then I was we had to cut it open.
Wow.
And then it hurt really bad taking it out actually.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so that movie inspired me to do something really stupid.
I've never done anything.
I don't think anyone saw that scene and was like, oh, I should do that. But also...
The Saw movies, too.
Yeah, no, that inspired me now.
So, Chewy, this is a fake leg. I'm like, whoa, shit.
I have tons of people in a warehouse somewhere right now.
Oh, my God. Right? Can you imagine?
A warehouse in L.A.? Good for you.
Can you imagine?
Dude. I don't own it. We're squatting.
Okay.
Squatters' rights.
Squatters' right. There's lots of rights for squatters.
Yeah. But I really like paranormal stuff just in general.
Me too.
I also like just like paranormal stuff in general. Also like any movie where it's about like an exorcism and all that kind of stuff. Like that stuff like also like scares me to my core because I grew up like super Christian. Same. And like that stuff like seems more like it sort of seems more real to me, like because I was like kind of shit like they would say like, oh, this could happen, you know, like you could get possessed or something like that, and like it's just wild. So
I'm writing actually there's a true story I want to write about something that happened in my home.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm getting ready to. I was just told today that I should we really got to make it. So we really got to make that movie. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. So I'm gonna put my writer's hat back on tight and like lock myself in a room one night and just knock it out probably.
Fuck yeah.
Just going like a shortened version of like a preview of what happened in the home? Now I'm curious.
Something demonic was in the home.
Okay.
Yeah.
And something demonic was in the home
while you lived there.
While we lived there, that was passed on to us from a neighbor.
Interesting.
Oh, okay, so it was like an object.
Always in the house, but came over to the house.
It was never. It came to the house when it was kind of the whatever was exchanged was exchanged, and it's crazy shit started happening in the home. And stuff was being whispered in the middle of the night to my mother in her ear, and it would wake her up. To this day, she does not like to talk about it.
Oh my gosh!
And I got my mom recently. We got my mom a little liquored up with some vino. I was like, oh, bro, ay, mijo, ay, cuando estaba pasando eso, ay, Dios mío.
You're just like writing it all down.
Yeah, I was like, keep going, mom. She's like,
this is good content.
Yeah. So, ay, no quiero hablar de eso. Ay, pero dame más vino. Give me more wine. But yeah, it's lit, and I want to finish it, and I'm gonna make it, and it's gonna be good.
Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
But yeah, like that kind of shit, like The Exorcism, Emily Rose, like those kind of movies, bro. I love that shit.
Yeah,
that's real, bro.
Yeah,
that is real. Like what was that one Wes Craven movie, The Serpent and the
Rainbow,
bro?
I read that.
I've not seen that
after I saw the movie.
How was the book?
The book is vastly different, but because it was more like grounded, but I felt like the book was scarier because like this guy was writing about shit that he saw when
What's the basic plot? I'm not familiar.
It's like a voodoo
kind of like bringing people back from the dead and witnessing it, bro. Why was I 7 watching that?
What
the fuck was I doing? Bro, gave me nightmares. I woke up in the middle of the night screaming. Screaming. Pet Sematary did the same thing to me, the original one. The Stephen King one, the original one, the OG one.
Also, Candyman.
Yeah,
rest in peace, Tony Todd. Candyman.
So
like, dude, that scared the shit out of me as a
kid.
Even the new
one, bro.
Even the new one was great. The new one was great.
The new one was good, bro.
The new one was great.
It came out during COVID, but thank God we're all home to watch it.
It was amazing.
But I wish it would have gotten a big theatrical release because I feel like it would have did.
Did it still go in theaters?
Kinda?
I could have swore we went to go see it in theaters.
I'm pretty sure you did go see it.
Oh, damn.
I'm pretty sure I did see that in theaters.
Just breaking all the protocols,
dude. The thing was during COVID, like, so we were filming Jackass during COVID.
Really?
But we were staying in like a bubble and like doing all this stuff. So like. Once we were done filming, though, I was like, I'm going to the movies. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Same.
You know, like, I was like, I mean, I probably was going, like, right when they were, like, actually letting, you know, it was when they were actually letting people do it, you know? But I was like, I'm going to the fucking movies, you know? That, like, I love the movies. I love the movies so much. I didn't leave
my house for 6 months, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I brought the beard down to here.
What were you doing for 6 months? Like,
writing?
I mean, same. That's what I was doing too.
And I was working because I was still doing radio and TV.
Yeah.
Like, I had it set up like this in my 3rd bedroom at the crib.
Nice.
So you were doing the radio show.
I was doing radio and TV, bro.
That's fucking
nice.
And I was having groceries delivered to not only me, all my family, and any fucking person that would hit me up on IG talking about, Chewy, we ain't got no food. I was sending people food, dude. Bro.
Oh yeah.
That's really nice.
Oh yeah, but I linked up. I hooked up with a food distributor, and I was like, "Listen, bro, I'm getting like some DMs, and I want to help some people out." And they were like, "Cool, like we have tons of food that's not going to any restaurants because all the restaurants were closed." And I was like, "Yo, let's do this." So, brother, I hooked up with the food distributor, and we provided $100-$200 worth of groceries to 10 families.
Oh, hell yeah.
But then that turned into 20 families, and 20 families turned into 30 families.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
So we were there, bro. We were delivering groceries to all these families. I get direct messages to this day talking about, yo, Chewy, bro, you have no idea. You saved my family, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
that's amazing.
That was dope. That was fun
really
to do.
Fun.
Yeah, dude.
That's great.
It was necessary, bro. It was necessary. Like this thing, like it's like this thing I have in me, like, yo, like, you're good, motherfucker. You got it good. Like you have to help. You have to help. Yeah. You got to pay it forward, bro. So
yeah.
it's like,
I mean, especially in hard times, dude. Fucking help people. You know, like.
And here I am.
That's what I would want someone to. I mean, do what you would want other people to do for you. You know,
right, man.
And like, I don't know. I mean, like, just be nice in general.
Right. There's so much hurt. There's so much hurt. There's so much like like just people are hurting right now, man. There's so much people are down and out. There's so much animosity in the world, especially after last week. Just like there's so much shit going on, man. And if I can just kind of be that light that somebody needs in their life, I'm gonna be here for that, man.
Fuck yeah.
So if I can continue making what I do, continue making movies, radio, whatever, TV, and I can keep stacking my chips up and making movies and making money, and I can give back to my community and to others, I'm gonna keep doing that, bro. Until the fucking day I die. Until I have no breath in my body. I'm gonna keep doing that, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's fucking
great. We gotta go back to Gary, Indiana and give people back some motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, well, maybe Arkansas.
We'll focus on somewhere else.
Like a burger place in Gary.
Yeah.
That makes good.
Yeah.
Steak and Shake.
Yeah. We're coming to start franchising Steak and Shake.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that would be sick. They need to bring that here.
If they had dude, I've been trying to get a Waffle House in LA.
Dude, Waffle House would be amazing.
Can you imagine a Waffle House on Sunset or a Whataburger on Sunset or whatever?
Yeah.
It'd be with a Bojangles. They're about to open a Bojangles. Bro, because every time I would go to like these cities, and I'd be like, what the fuck is Hardee's? I'm like, oh, it's Carl's Jr.
Yeah, literally.
It's the same thing. And I would go to like Bojangles in North Carolina. And I'm like, yo, this chicken biscuit is fucking crazy. What's going on? You're like, Bojangles, we don't have that.
Yeah.
Whataburger, we had Whataburger in Arizona, so I grew up eating that shit. But yo, like a Steak and Shake or like a Waffle House, bro.
Waffle House would be sick.
If you opened up a Waffle House in LA, that shit would have not only the best fights.
Oh yeah.
But it would be the best place ever to eat.
Dude, one of my favorite things to do is just be going on YouTube and searching Denny's fights.
Denny's fights
compilations.
I like 5, so I know.
Dude, yeah. And like just going to Denny's and watching them live too, that's better. Yeah. But like
Denny's fights?
Yeah, Denny's fights are amazing, dude.
I love it.
Like it's awesome. I mean, you like sometimes watching them live, like you'll get hit with something because those things will start being thrown.
Totally.
But it's safer to watch them online. But
right. Yeah. To be there is something else.
Be there is something else. You could get hit with a mug or something, or
when I go to Atlanta,
Grand Slam.
When I go to like Atlanta or something, I usually hit up the Waffle Houses when I go out there. I always pray for a fight, but it never happens.
Yeah, I haven't seen a good fight in a while.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Starting shit like, dude, the table 12.
Yeah, dude, that guy's talking shit about you, dude.
Yo, Table 5 said you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, dude. What?
Just watch a chair fly. I would totally instigate that.
It's funny because like some of like the craziest Denny's fights would be like there'd be an actual fight, but then it would resort to like them like going into the kitchen to grab more dishes to throw.
Wow,
dude, it was crazy.
That's like beast. That's beast mode.
And they would be like breaking everything. Like everything would get broken.
I love that.
That is such a wild thing to see happen. Like,
did you like growing up? Did you see any Denny fights?
Yeah. I've seen a couple. Like one of them was just like the first one that I ever saw was we were just at a Denny's after a concert, and someone like picked up like their drink in it was like a glass. For some reason, it was like an actual glass, and they just threw it at the other person's face across the table, and then it just like sort of went crazy from there. Because then like. Dude. Yeah, it was wild. Trying to think what else. Other than that, like not much. I mean,
there was a Denny's fight I saw once where the lady got mad, or there was like a girl fight, and then the woman almost rammed her car inside the Denny's.
Oh my gosh.
She, over the flowers.
Yeah.
Over the bullshit. Like her car was almost up, like it was up like that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, she was almost gonna kill all of us, bro.
Dude, one time this is just speaking of like driving your car into a thing, into a building. I was working at a Pier 1 import.
Okay.
Like seasonal hire.
Look at you, all sophisticated.
I was
Pier
like,
1.
I was my mindset like. Honestly, it was just like the first place that would hire me, but also like it was kind of cool coming home like smelling like potpourri and stuff. Right. Then like instead of like the only thing that did suck was the glitter.
Okay.
There would be glitter all over me all the time. That really sucked. But
I have a glitter story too, but go ahead.
But one day I just got hired. This is the second time I worked there for a holiday season.
Okay.
And I just got hired, and I'm walking around doing like some they're like showing me some stuff, and then like oh yeah, we got another person coming that's starting today, and then we'll get like we'll show you guys exactly what you're gonna do and stuff.
Nice.
Like today, and then dude, out of nowhere, we're in the back room, and we just hear this crash, and dude, the lady that was supposed to be hired like crashed through the front of the store. And she was just trashed. And she was like, am I fired? It's like, yes, dude. Like,
yeah. Am I fired? Wow. Yeah. They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. No, you're manager now.
Right.
Yeah.
So my glitter story, I used to be a bouncer at a strip club.
Okay.
And again, early 2000s, bro. Chuey was hard up for cash, motherfucker. I was doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
So my boy was a general manager at a strip club. I'm not going to mention the name because it's still around. And, but it's in the valley.
Yeah.
Wink. And I was a bouncer, and it was a good group of us, man. We just some big motherfuckers. Like, you wouldn't fuck with us. If there's like 5 of me, you ain't fucking around. You're not going to do something stupid. So, we were tossing people out nightly. It was great.
I'm imagining you physically throwing people out.
Zach, I actually had to physically sometimes, like, because we'll give you warnings.
Yeah.
Don't touch the girls, don't disrespect the women, don't disrespect the girls, and like, fuck you. All right, you grab them by the hair and you kind of like escort them out and you toss them out.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of well-known actors that went to this club.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna mention any names, but
please tell me after.
I will tell you after. But there's some heavy hitters that would come and spend like $100,000 on one girl.
Yeah.
One cash. Like one night, like $100,000.
Yeah.
One night, like bam. Oh, I think I told you this story already. We at the
I think we have lots of
And it was a great time. But when I would get home, I would smell like Victoria body spray.
Yeah.
And I seriously smelled like a dirty little hooker. Yeah. And I would seriously, I would have to take a shower. Every time I left the club, I was like, I gotta take a shower.
Yeah.
So I would smell like body spray, and I would seriously shake my underwear and shake my nuts and my dick, and glitter would just be all over the floor, bro. And I'd be like, what's happening, bro? So my just imagine this, picture this, everybody. My nice bush just glittery and nice. I was like, I gotta scrub this shit off, bro. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. But the reason I needed the job though is because moving back to Los Angeles, I'm not really paying attention to any of these parking signs.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I can't park here Monday through Friday. Man, fuck you. I'm parking. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I accumulated like $3,000 worth of unpaid parking tickets.
Fuck.
And they were about to repo my car. They're about to put a boot on every fucking tire. They're like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need money. So I worked at my buddy's strip club for a couple of weeks, and I made $3,000 immediately because the girls were also paying us out.
Yeah.
Just to, of course, like look over them, like watch their backs, make sure they were safe, and then walk into their cars every night. The girls will break you off. They'll give you some cash.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I made that money immediately. He paid that shit. I was like, thank God. They didn't repo my, because technically that was my house.
Yeah.
So I was like, so I can't get my house repoed. That sucks.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I made that immediately, and I stayed there for a couple more months. Not too long. Dated some of the girls. That was a bad idea. And then
no, I think she really likes me, guys.
No.
I mean, you guys were dating.
The patrons that you need to be careful. But when you work with them, and they kind of like you're watching, you're there with them every night, and you're like making sure they're good, ordering them food, and just like. They love that shit.
Yeah.
They're just like, I love you. I'm like, we can't have that. But it's nice, though, because some of the girls will be like, I'm going to the mall. What's up? You want to come with me?
Yeah.
And they take you to the mall. They buy you whatever you want.
Damn, that's nice.
Like, a lot of the girls were nice. They take us to Vegas.
Nice.
Like, if it was a big fight weekend or something, they would invite us, a lot of the bouncers. We'd go, and then they'd fit the bill for everything. It's like, man, we got some sugar mamas over here. It's dope.
I got A-listers dropping $100,000 on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that kind of shit. But it was dope because now when I go to a strip club, I'm just like, I'm like the girls like come in there, but I know how to talk to them, so they're just like, who's this motherfucker? They're just like, they sit down. Who's this motherfucker right here? So it's just like, they'll sit down and have a conversation. But I don't go to strip clubs no more. That's bad. That's bad. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that, kids. It's bad. But yeah, there's something magical about strip club. I love that. I love the mentality of the women. They're doing their thing, and they're just hustlers. And I love that shit. I love watching them work. I love that shit. It's just dope. Take all that money. I tell them, take that motherfucker's money. They're like, she's like, I'm about to. And walk over there and just take all the fucking money. I love that shit. I love it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Sort of weird transition. What do you think about White Castle?
White Castle?
Yeah.
White Castle. There's a love-hate with White Castle. Like back when I go back east to visit family, like in New York or Jersey, I love going to White Castle because it's just like, oh, we're here. But like I had once, they have one in Vegas. They had one off the Strip, and I got kind of sick. Eating there.
Oh,
and
fuck.
I was like, yo, like, no, not White Castle. It fucked me up. And I was in bed in Vegas, bro. Like, you want to be sick in Vegas? Yeah. Like, I was in bed in Vegas, like, I can't go out, guys. They're like, Chewy, come on. I'm like, I cannot. I'm in bed. Getting room service, like I'm getting broth.
Oh my gosh,
I'm eating chicken broth, bro, and it was horrible. But when I go to New York, I'll have it. I'll have it. But there's so much good food in New York.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. It's like it's not like you're not going there for it being good.
No,
it's more like it's just more of a thing. Like
I just want to be John Travolta and just Saturday Night Fever, just like eating that up. You know what I'm saying?
I love White Castle. I'm not gonna lie. I grew up on White Castle.
You grew up on it?
I'm from Jersey, so I love
bro.
White Castle.
But but there's other things, and you have hoagies.
Yeah,
like there's some great stuff in Jersey, man.
Wawa, I know this is okay, but the Wawa hoagies, like
dude,
when you would order on the touchscreen, I could do it with my eyes closed. Like I knew exactly where the buttons were for everything I wanted.
Dude,
that's amazing.
Wawa is amazing.
It's the
I love Wawa.
I love Wawa.
Dude,
wait, Buc-ee's or Wawa?
I'm a Wawa guy.
Oh my god, I haven't been to Buc-ee's enough to actually. I haven't experienced all the stuff at Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's,
like
bro,
I was asleep when they stopped at Buc-ee's, and someone brought me food from in there, and I didn't get to pick any. So I feel like I didn't really get to experience Buc-ee's.
Right. But if they opened up a Buc-ee's here in LA, it'd be nuts.
Oh yeah,
it'd be crazy. It'd be. I would hang out there. You'd be driving like, oh, is that Chewy? I'm like,
yeah.
You know, I'm like, yeah. I love Buc-ee's, but I also love. I've never been to Wawa.
Dude, you should definitely check it out. It's Wawa, like, definitely saved my life a couple times.
Yeah.
I mean, same, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, it literally did, because it was like we're doing really late like comedy shows and stuff over on the East Coast, and then it's like, okay, what's open right now? We have Wawa.
Yeah.
And it's actually not gonna fucking suck. Like,
yeah. Yeah. But what do you think about White Castle? You like White Castle?
I do like White Castle, but it's not like, I mean, it's not like a good, you know what I mean? It's not like a good burger. Mm-hmm. It's more of like a nostalgia thing, I think, for me.
Right.
Like,
I tell them to when I had it when I have it back east or in Vegas or whatever, I didn't tell the people in Vegas this. When I usually I tell them to like do the patties well done.
Yeah.
And do the onions well done. Like I want that shit to be cooked.
Yeah, because I mean, if you don't, like, there's a good possibility
you're gonna die.
There's a good possibility you might get sick. Because like usually, if you eat White Castle, like from my experience, it's gonna come out bad. Like on the other end for you.
Right. Yes.
Most every time.
Yes.
Especially if you eat a bunch of them. Which White Castle is insane.
The whole crave case.
Yeah, if you dude, if you do the jalapeno slider ones, like the fucking like dude, like if you get a crave case or you get whatever you get, or you decide to ball out and get
case?
I used to.
I have before. But like also they have a crave crate.
Yeah.
Wait.
The case is not enough. You need to have more.
I didn't even know that. Bro.
It's like 100 for the
crate. It's 100. Obviously, I haven't eaten a whole crate, but it's a thing. People buy crates, but it's like it's literally like getting a pallet of fucking.
Yeah. What do you love? As far as like food stuff. As far as what do you love in LA?
What do I love?
That you were introduced here in LA. You're like, yo, this is amazing.
Dude, this is always where I always fuck this up.
Like tacos?
Yeah, I mean...
You like tacos?
I do like tacos. Like picking like an actual like good one. I mean, like
there's tons of them, but you can't.
Like, I mean,
where do you live? Like, what part of LA do you live?
So like, dude, sometimes I really do like Paquito Mas. Like sometimes, like that place is fire. Okay. I'm trying to pick like places though that like I like everyone always like they think like I'm gonna pick like some crazy spot. You know, it's like no one. That's like really nice, but usually it's just like not.
You're like, I like Del Taco.
Yeah, no, I'm like, you guys, have you ever heard of Del Taco? Like,
you should check out Salsa and Beer if you haven't.
Yeah,
it's so close to you.
Salsa and Beer.
There's like 4 or 5 locations near us in our area.
Yeah,
but the main one, I mean, they're all fucking great. But
yeah,
Salsa, I've heard of it. Have I had it? I probably had it. I probably
had to have had it.
I have probably.
It's
had
like
it.
an LA staple almost out here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I like, cause I like burgers. I like pizza.
I like that Midwest shit, bro. Give me like a Polish sausage or like.
Yeah.
Like that kind of like a
one
Italian,
of like the first
like
things,
Italian beef sandwich or something. I like that kind of stuff.
Italian beefs are amazing. Yeah. Like also like what's the Italian beef place that's like oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. They have it here actually, but they have a couple.
Not Petrillo's, Palermo's, Portillo's. Portillo's. That's in Chicago. That's a Chicago thing. But there's other one.
Oh yeah, Portillo's. Yeah. Like Portillo's is fire.
Yeah, Portillo's is good.
There's other like stuff. There's other places that do Italian beef better.
Yeah. Like, outside of Chicago, I heard there's some pretty dope spots.
Yeah. Also, like, I mean, I always like to try things. Like when I went to Philly, like I was like, okay, I need Philly cheesesteak. You know what I mean?
I had that too.
But it's just like also like. There's like those 2 spots in Philly. I forgot that are like the
Geno's. There's Geno's, and then there's the other one.
But dude, like I was like, what are the other good options?
Right.
So, you know,
there's amazing options.
Yeah.
There's a place here that just opened called Matu.
Yeah.
That's on Beverly, and for lunch, that's all they serve.
Okay.
We got to go there, bro. I got to take you there. All they serve is Philly cheesesteaks for lunch.
Yeah.
That's what they're known for. Yeah, Matu. MATU.
Also,
it's on Beverly.
I'm really into just like Italian food in general.
Me too, bro. Are you Italian?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I don't even really know what I am. I need to do the 23andMe.
Bro, mine was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm Dominican Mexican.
Okay.
So like 23% African.
Yeah.
I was lit, bro. I was like, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah. 23% African, like 10% Portuguese. 15% Italian.
Fuck yeah.
I was, what else? Like 5% Sicilian. I don't know what it was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it was indigenous Mexico because my great grandfather was Yaqui.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a spot in the Middle East circled because my great grandmother was Lebanese.
Okay.
But she was Mexican.
Yeah.
So it was lit, bro. It was lit. So it was just like Middle East, Mediterranean, Africa, Mexico. Cling. This is what you get.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, it was wild, bro. And then I found like a million cousins on that motherfucker, bro. I was just like, I started hitting everybody up on Instagram, like, yeah, we're cousins. Like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And it was great. It was great. It was all during quarantine. We just got bored.
Yeah.
We got bored during quarantine. I'm like, yeah, let me send this swab.
That family tree, baby.
Bro, this family's huge, bro. And I keep in contact with some of the cousins. It's crazy. I have cousins in Denver. I was like, what? Cousins in Texas, cousins in Jersey, cousin in New York. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. I loved it. You gotta do it, dude.
No, I'm gonna have to.
You gotta do it.
Also, so ask everyone that comes on the podcast this question.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that you do every day to make sure you're reaching your maximum potential?
No.
Or even something that you do every once in a while.
Bro, I wake up, bro. I'm thankful to wake up every single day, bro. Like simple shit. My maximum potential, I wake up with a clear head, clear mind. I'm very optimistic, brother. I wake up I try to wake up every morning hella positive. I'm just because really like those years of quarantine and COVID, I'm a people person, bro. I like to be around people. So that time kind of fucked me up.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest with you, man. I had some of the deepest depression I've ever had in my entire life was like coming out of that. because I was just like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with me, bro? I gotta go talk to some people.
Yeah.
Like me just getting situated back and just back into the groove of things and being around people, and I was just like, "Ooh, this is okay. Let me baby steps into this."
Yeah.
And then I started throwing these parties called El Mixer to kind of get people together.
Yeah.
So we can just like slowly like getting together, listening to music, getting drinks, and getting food. But yeah, man, just really just when I wake up and I start my day, just knowing that I'm just gonna go full force. I'm just gonna go for it. And what COVID and all that taught me, brother, even more so, like life is short and fucking short as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
We are here one day and we are gone.
Yeah.
So for the time that I'm here on this earth, brother, I'm gonna live it to the fullest. I'm gonna do everything I want to do. Like I wanted to write films, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I want to make more movies, I'm doing it. Like I want to make music, I'm producing music now. Like I'm doing everything I want to do, bro. And nothing's gonna stop me, nothing's gonna get in my way, and I'm just gonna keep going full force, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Absolutely,
dude.
man. Absolutely.
It's been great.
And we got Taste Made. We got
You got anything you want to plug?
Yes, we got the show. When's the show premiering?
Okay. This episode's not coming out for a couple of weeks. It's going to come out way before the show, but I think February is what end of February the show's coming out.
End of February, Taste Made.
Called Forking Delicious.
Forking Delicious, about food, 100 dishes from around the country. It's called Forking Delicious on Taste Made. Check your local listings. Check all the social media stuff. There's going to be commercials soon for that. And I had a blast filming that. And hopefully I can work more with my boy Zach over there. My boy Jeff over there, I'm sorry. And we can do more stuff. And it was Forking Delicious was a good time. I just love talking about food, bro. And I just love talking about food. Yeah. I'm a big foodie. So yeah, it was a good time.
Now we're gonna do that prank show, right?
Yeah,
yes.
we're gonna do a prank show.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm down, dude.
Yeah, dude. I want
the prank show we did wasn't really a prank show.
It was not a prank show.
Would be cool shit.
An actual prank show would be sick. Yeah. On a streaming platform, like a real streaming platform, not a almost fake one.
You mean like the one we used to
not one that shows up in a linear fashion. One that you can actually click on the thing when you want to watch it, that everyone can access.
Right.
Nothing against my past thing.
Maybe a Netflix, maybe a HBO Max,
Hulu,
Tubi.
Hey, honestly, Tubi is a great option.
Yeah,
Roku, something like.
Yeah, not like Pluto Acorn TV.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they want to give us money, then like, yeah.
Corn Cob TV.
Give us all the money. Give us all the money.
Something.
MTV too, shit. Let's
MTV on the app and on the Paramount Plus also.
Yes. Hypertension.
Yeah.
Where's Chuey and Zach going today?
Yeah. To the doctor. No.
Yeah. To the clinic. To the clinic.
We're gonna scare these people and see how high their blood pressure will get.
I've always wanted to encounter Steven Spielberg somewhere.
Yeah.
And just dress up like a Jurassic Park employee. And just like eat next to him and then have some like two T-Rexes.
Yeah,
like,
they come out and like fucking just like bite you or something.
Drag me away, dude. I'm like
man. And then EC runs out and then like fucking it's just everything has to do with every one of his movies. Just keeps happening.
That'd be funny.
Is that Indiana Jones?
Dude, what the fuck,
great.
dude?
That'd be shit like that, dude. I'm with that.
Oh man.
I want to do that. What do you do every day? How do you fucking live? How do you maximize your life?
I maximize. You know, like, I mean, right now I'm just like trying to make sure I'm doing just better than the day before. You know, like I'm just trying to make little baby steps towards like just doing things like just being productive, I guess, really. Yeah. And like I kind of went through like a little thing where I was like not like really being productive, and it was just like now it's like, okay, like what am I doing towards my goals today? What am I, even if it's some little thing, like what am I doing that's gonna help that, So
if you ever need help with that, brother, you call me. I'll cuss you out for a good 30 minutes.
Dude, I don't know how productive that'll be, but
what the fuck you doing, bro?
I will take your number down.
Go.
And that will be an option.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me, man. Anytime.
Fuck yeah. And thank you all for watching. And stay maximum. Or don't. But you should.
You should. Or don't. Fuck it. Don't do it.